This is Trojan News.
Welcome to this edition of Trojan News. I'm Jeffrey.
And I'm Medina. We'll be your hosts for today.
Welcome back to another week of Trojan News. Hey Medina, did you know that no number before 1000 contains the letter A in its spelling?
What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7. But wow, slow down. We don't have time for all that. We have some great Trojan News stories that we need to share with the Trojan advisories.
Well, we can finish counting later on then. Our first story is on boys soccer. The Trojan varsity team recently played its final game, a 2-1 loss to New Ulm in the section finals. The Trojan had a great year and were runner-ups in the Big South Conference Championship game. Trojan News journalist Heidi has our report on the end of the boys soccer fall season.
Have you heard students talking about our school soccer games, or have you gone to watch one? Do you wonder how they prepare? Let's get some more information and learn what the process is. The boys varsity soccer team has been focused and determined as they prepare for the upcoming section championship game. Throughout the season, they've taken on strong opponents like Marshall, Mankato East, and New Ulm, pushing themselves to stay competitive at every level. With each match, the team gained valuable experience by learning from mistakes, sharpening their strategies, and growing stronger as a team. They learned that every player has a role in their success, whether on the field or from the sidelines.
I think the biggest challenge, personally, has probably been playing with players are bigger than myself, faster sometimes. And it's just a high difference, and I feel like that goes also for the team, the physicality. This season, I'd have to say the first game because, we still didn't have all the chemistry we do now. We weren't familiar with the roles that everybody had to do, and it was the first game of the season, so we struggled a lot, but we came a long way now.
We have also interviewed varsity coach Juan Flores to get his take.
This soccer season, I think everybody, I think obviously, our seniors coming back for experience, Alan, Andy, Danny, obviously those guys, they always stand out. Diego, Saul, Juan Sandoval, like those guys, there were some of the key pieces there. But I think as the season went on, I think everybody just kept getting better. And just the way they competed in practice, they competed in games. I think everybody has stood out to us, just in general, from the goalies all the way to the forwards. Everybody has stood out to us, and we're just really happy to have created this competitive team. And going into the game against Mankato East tonight, we're gonna do our best and give it our best shot. And we have talked about this as a team. I think under pressure, a lot of times we kind of get scared. We let the big moment get to us. But we just try to tell the kids, just go out there and play like you know how to play. There's no need for us to be scared or timid or, it's at the end of the day, we're playing soccer. We're playing the game we love. We're playing 11 on 11. They don't have more players than we do on the field. Like, we just have to go out there and prepare ourselves mentally. I think the mental piece has been a big thing for us this year. We think, we go into games thinking, oh, we're gonna, beat this team pretty bad, and then it doesn't turn out that way. And that's a big part of the mental, psychological aspect of it, because we can't underestimate anybody. And I think we have created a program where we have a reputation of being successful. And every team, it doesn't matter how good or bad they are, they want their shot at us. So, we have been successful for so long, but I think that what we try to get into our players' minds this year is, go out there and play like it's gonna be your last game. And, that mentality of, we have to earn everything. Nobody's gonna give us anything just because we show up. Oh, it's Worthington, like they're so good. But in reality, we're no better than any other team. So we just have to show it on the field that we are better than everybody else.
Though the final result wasn't in their favor, the journey has left the team stronger, more united, and full of confidence for what lies ahead. With valuable lessons learned and a renewed belief in their potential, they walk away not defeated, but better prepared for the games to come. This has been Haiti for Trojan News.
Way to go, Trojans. The fall sports season is almost over, and we at Trojan News appreciate all of our school athletes and fans that went out this fall. Let's keep this energy up for the winter.
Other fall seasons that have concluded are girls soccer through a 6-0 loss to St. Peter in sections. Girls tennis finished up their team and individual season earlier this fall. The girls volleyball team is playing Wilmar as of this recording on Wednesday. It is a win or go home game for the Trojans. Cross country runs its section meet on Thursday. Did you know one of the most beloved subs at Worthington High School was once a coach for the wrestling team?
There is no way Mr. Doshner ever wrestled.
Not him, silly. I'm talking about Mr. Solt. Mr. Solt is a retired industrial arts teacher who comes to Worthington Public Schools as a sub. Mr. Solt spent 25 years as an assistant and head coach for the wrestling team and was selected into the Trojan Athletic Hall of Fame in 2013.
Mr. Solt was known in the halls for his gentle heart and good demeanor. He's famous for bringing suckers to his sub job. The Trojan News journalist Donovan has our report on Mr. Solt.
Mr. Solt was a teacher from 1976 to 2005. He also coached wrestling between that time. He was celebrated by many. Here, Mr. Solt talks about his story about how he became a teacher.
Well, I came in 1976, in the fall of 76, as a teacher, and I taught here at Worthington High School for 30 years, and then I took an early retirement, and then I thought, well, I'm going to sub for a while, and that was 20 years ago. So it's been 50 years now that I've been involved here at Worthington High School. But I always enjoyed the shop classes that I had, and I think that was probably the inspiration. Maybe right after high school, I wasn't ready to go to college, and so I did enlist in the Marine Corps. I liked being in the shop, and I always liked making things, and it wasn't like you were always standing up in front of the room lecturing. You got to be with the students more or help them and talk to them and probably learn who they were a lot more than just having them and giving them a test or lecturing to them where, you could help them out, and it was fun to see them progress and learn. Yeah, I did like being in the shop, and I did like the students.
Lance Bird, the head custodian for Worthington High School, had Mr. Solt for homeroom, and Woods. He shared his experiences with him as a student.
Mr. Solt was my Woods teacher, Woods 1, Woods 2, Woods 3. He also was my homeroom teacher for the entire time that I was here for high school. He was a great teacher, he would always help out. Any questions you had for him, he always was able to get the point across. He was a very hands-on teacher. A lot of the stuff that we learned in the wood shop was more hands-on than, for me anyways, that's what I would say. Oh yeah, he was a very popular teacher when I was in high school here.
Mr. Tripp is the head of the agriculture department at Worthington High School. He remembers Mr. Solt when he was teaching Woods 1 in 2004.
I had Mr. Solt in 2003, 2004. I had him in Woods 1, and as I recall, if memory serves right, he was an awesome teacher. I learned a lot in the wood shop and how to measure, plan, cut, and make a couple different projects. It stood out because his teaching style. He had his expectations, but he was laid back about it. He was fun. He liked to joke, and he'd give you a little grief every once in a while for things that you would mess up on and stuff. But again, he was also there supporting your education and teaching you what to do and how to make stuff out of wood. He's just a flat out nice individual. Um, he was very personable. He did a nice job of building rapport with the students. And again, he had this uncanny ability, like if you did something silly or goofy, he wasn't afraid to like kind of give you a little grief about that and kind of poke fun at that and make it a humorous situation for everybody.
We are proud that Mr. Solt has been a part of the high school for almost 50 years. If you see him in the hallway, don't be afraid to say hello. This has been Donovan Batchelor for Trojan News.
Mr. Saltz really is a great guy.
I always enjoy having my teachers, but if a sub is needed, I am glad we have people like Mr. Solt to sub in. Thank you for your service to WHS, Mr. Solt. You have made a difference with countless lives at Worthington Public Schools.
Trojan girls volleyball has been preparing for its section tournament. The Trojans play Wilmar in the first round. Trojan News journalist Paul Ula has our story on volleyball.
The Worthington volleyball girls are preparing to play at their upcoming sections game. Let's talk to Natalia about how she thinks this season went.
I think it's gone all right. We're not as good as we were last year, but we've improved a lot.
The girls have had a rocky path, but they have worked hard. Let's see what Lauren has to say about her time on the team and how sections will go.
What I love most about volleyball is getting to know my teammates and just playing with them and really creating a connection between them on the court. I think we are ready for sections. Coming off of a big win against Southwest Christian on Thursday, we have a lot to look forward to in our section game.
The team has been getting some extra help with their practices from their two managers. Let's see what they have to say about the team.
The team could definitely work on getting to the back corners because most teams usually push to the back corners and they have a hard time getting there. I would also say consistency. It's a team sport. Everyone has to work hard. If they're inconsistent, just
That's all for today on the girls volleyball team. Let's cheer them on and hope for the best. This is Alessandra reporting from Trojan News.
The volleyball team on the rise with bumps, sets, and spikes in the skies. They dive for each ball and give it their all. Bring home wins and school pride as the prize.
That's a nice limerick. You are sure talented at doing those.
Well, maybe you are too. Why don't you give it a go yourself? All you need is a total of 5 lines with a rhyme scheme of A.
Okay, here goes nothing. A quarterback trained with great poise. His coach backed him up through the noise. With trust in each play, he grew day by day, and their teamwork brought pride and great joys.
Excellent job, and it ties right into our next story. Trojan football is quarterbacked by Isaiah Schroeder and coached by Gino Lace. Trojan News journalist Spencer reports on the bond between coach and player.
There's nothing quite like being a quarterback, and especially under those Friday night lights. The Worthington football team is coached by business teacher Mr. Lace, and the quarterback is junior Isaiah Schroeder. The coach and player share a close relationship.
I think it's pretty important. It's unique. It's a friendship. It's a mentorship. Sometimes it's a parent role. It's it's a privilege to do, and it's fun, and it's helpful. It's fun to watch kids grow, develop into good human beings.
Coach Lace thinks that coaching the quarterback and team as a whole is more important than on-field results. It's about the character his players develop and the people they will one day become.
He's compatible. He's coachable. He's determined. He wants to be successful. He cares about others.
Football is called the ultimate team sport for a reason. Everyone has to be in agreement with one another on the field, otherwise the scheme breaks down. This is seen especially between the quarterback and the center of the offensive line. Playing center for the Trojans is Logan Kirkhart.
It's a lot of communication and making sure we block the right people.
Before becoming the quarterback of the varsity team, Isaiah was a young football player in the youth football programs around Worthington. His interest in football had always been there from a young age.
I think it was first or second grade. my parents asked me what sports I wanted to try as I got older, and I always had an interest for football, so I told them football, and it kind of just started from there.
The coach-player relationship between Coach Lace and Isaiah goes beyond the gridiron. Isaiah said that Coach Lace has remained a part of his life since joining the varsity team as a freshman. They are particularly close during the season, but remain in contact beyond that with winter and spring sports. The strong bond is part of what makes the football program a special place to be.
He's always checking up on me, whether it's in football or not. He's always, since I've started high school football, been part of my life, in and out of football, and he's always just coaching me up and making sure I know what I'm doing and making sure everybody's good.
This football season has come to a close. The lights at Trojan Field for Friday night games are gone, and we'll need to wait for another year. But the memories of being on the field will remain, or in the stands for support. We will remain Trojan, red and black for the rest of our lives. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened and you took part. This has been Spencer Irwin for Trojan News.
Have you ever wondered why quarterbacks are so good at baking?
Do you mean cooking?
No, baking.
Well, why is that?
Because they always know how to roll out.
Oh. The Trojans' football season came to a close call last night, on Tuesday, with a section loss to Albert Lee.
Our next story is about exchange students at Worthington High School. Trojan News journalist Cassandra has our story on our students from across the globe.
Here at the high school, we asked this year's exchange students about their experiences of what it's like in an unfamiliar school.
It was kind of scary because I had never changed school before, and it was completely new people, completely new language, but I'm loving it. I feel like everyone's here, they're so nice, and they make me feel like really well.
Fiona is one of the exchange students here in the WHS this year. We asked what she thinks about the schedule in the US compared to the Germany.
Definitely they're different because here you have like every day the same like classes, but in Germany I have like every day a different schedule, but throughout the whole year. That's what making it kind of different, and here it's like it's easier, I would say.
Dalton shared some challenges he faced while being in a new school and adjusting to a life with the host family.
Yeah, the main challenge was the difficulty to adapt to new things because it's a total like new lifestyle. Okay. And yeah, it's really cool because you don't you're not used to, so you need to pay attention to small things like I don't know, but be kind and be nice with your family.
Many of these exchange students come from exchange programs like the Kreuzheim Exchange Program. In other cases, there are other private programs, and this is where exchange student Jana has come from.
So in my case, I come from an exchange program called British Summer, and you basically just like sign up for it. You have to do like a lot of paperwork and like acceptation videos and all that stuff. Then you start making your payments. It's like a total of 16,000, and then you basically just start to go into processes for being if you can be accepted. Like you make exams and you get accepted. If you get you come here if you get accepted.
If you want to have the exchange student experience, you can go to Mr. Burns' classroom in room 207 to sign up for the Kreuzheim Exchange Program.
3 students came far from their lands, from France, Spain, and Germany's grants. At Worthington High, they reached for the sky. Now Trojan pride runs through their hands.
You've gotten pretty good at those limericks.
Yes, it is almost the end of the quarter, and I have decided I need to lock in and be an academic superstar from here to the end of the year.
Here's to that. Thanks for watching this edition of Trojan News.
This has been Medina
and Jeffrey.
See you next time.